kindergarten. Happy Monday. I hope you guys had a great weekend, and I hope that your moms had a wonderful Mother's Day yesterday. You guys have the best moms, and so hopefully they enjoyed a day getting loved by all of you. And it was so wonderful to see your smiling faces on Friday. My cheeks hurt from smiling so much for the rest of the weekend. So that was honestly such a special treat, and I was so thankful that we were able to see each other and wave to each other, and it was really just such a special day. So we have a lot of exciting things planned for this week. We're gonna practice for our show off. We're gonna do a virtual field trip to the Monterey Bay Aquarium on Friday. So there's a lot to look forward to this week. Before we get started, we are going to look at our 2 new sight words. The first sight word we have this week is read, read. And we are going to pretend like we have a book. I am going to read this book to you. Read. And our second sight word is sat, sat. And for sat, we're going to pretend that we're sitting down. I sat on the rug. Sat. So our 2 new sight words are read and sat. And for our greeting today, we are going to do our heart greeting, so you can make one half of the heart and someone else in your family can make the other half, and we will do our heart greeting this morning. Let's look at our calendar. Yesterday was May 10th, which means today is May 11th. Yesterday, or on Friday, it was our 158th day of school, which means today is our 159th day of school. We are very close to our next group of 10. What day of the week was it yesterday? Yesterday was Sunday. If yesterday was Sunday, today is Monday. And if today is Monday, tomorrow will be Tuesday. Very exciting. Awesome. All right, let's look at our morning message. Good morning, Kinder Crew. Today is Monday, May 11th, 2020. Do these words have the same beginning sound? Love, Mrs. Jones and Mrs. Whalen. All right, let's see. I'm going to give you some words and I want you to tell me, do they have the same beginning sound? Our first 2 words are box and bat. Do those have the same beginning sound? Yes, they do. They both start with b, b, b. All right, let's look at our next 2 words. Cute and sing. Cute, sing. Do those have the same beginning sound? Nope, they do not. What about dog and dirt? Do those have the same beginning sound? Dog, dirt. Yes, they do. They both start with the d sound. What about still and swing? Do those have the same beginning sound? Yes, those do also. They both start with the S. All right, our next 2 words, rip and ride. Rip, ride. Do those start with the same beginning sound? Yes, they both start with the the R. All right, and our last 2 words, lick and mop. Lick, mop. Do those have the same beginning sound? Nope, they do not. One starts with ul and one starts with Awesome job, kindergarten. Let's get started with our lessons. Readers, today we're going to continue practicing previewing our books, and when we do that, we're going to be thinking of questions, and then after we read the book, we're going to see if our questions were answered. So I'm going to show you how to do this using the book The Big Egg, and then I have assigned a book for you on Epic, and you're going to do the same thing. So I have a worksheet for you that has the question an answer written on it, and you're gonna use that. So you're gonna start by previewing the book. So I'm gonna look here, and remember, when we preview, we look at the title, Big Egg, we look at the pictures, we look through the book. We don't stop to read every page, but we look. I see that there's a hen, there are some eggs, there's one really big egg. There's a lot of different animals that are looking at the egg. Oh, there's some foxes. Interesting. All right, so I've previewed the book, and one question that I have, because there is one really big egg and a lot of small eggs, the question that I have is, what is in the big egg? So my question before I read this book, what is in the big egg? So now I'm going to read it and see if my question gets answered. Big egg. Hen has some eggs. One is big, the rest are small. This is not my egg, says hen. Is it a cat egg? No, says cat. Is it a dog egg? No, says dog. Is it a pig egg? No, says pig. Is it a cow egg? No, says cow. Is it a goat egg? No, says goat. Is it a fox egg? Yes, says fox. The small eggs crack. Beep, beep, says the small chicks. The big egg cracks. Squawk, says the big chick. Run, says hen. Hen has some chicks. One is big, the rest are small. Hen loves them all. All right, so did my question get answered? What is in the big egg? Yes, what was in the big egg was a big chick. So my answer was a big chick. And I could have had other questions. Maybe I wanted to know, why are the foxes, why do they have forks and knives when they're standing over the egg? Or I could have asked, why is the hen rolling around all of her eggs to the different animals? So you could have a variety of different questions when you preview the book, but the question I had was, what is in the big egg? Oh, I forgot to put a question mark at the end of that. Okay, and my answer was a big chick. So sometimes our questions get answered by the book, sometimes they don't, but what you guys are going to do is you're going to preview the book on Epic, you're going to think of one question, then you're going to read the book, and I want you to write the answer to the question. And if your question was not answered, you can just write, there was no answer. Good luck, readers. Writers. Today we are going to start looking through our nonfiction research books, and we are going to begin editing them, because in just a few days we're going to be finished with our books and we are going to publish them. So you guys are going to publish them and you're going to record yourselves reading them, and we're going to get a chance to share our books with other people. So before we publish, remember, we have to make our writing easy to read. So hopefully you wrote in pencil so that you can go back and edit when you're looking at your book. I'm going to use this red marker since this page of the book is printed, and we're going to go through and make corrections, looking for spaces, capital letters and periods that need to be changed, because remember, this is how we make our writing easy to read. We spell the words we know correctly. We listen to the sounds in the words we don't know how to spell. We use two-finger spaces. We start each sentence with a capital letter, and we capitalize the word I, and we end each sentence with a period. So we're gonna look here at this page, and we're going to make some corrections so that this writing can be easy to read. So let's go ahead and start at the beginning. Giraffes are mammals. They live in Africa. So one thing that I'm noticing is this looks like it's two different sentences. So if the first sentence is giraffes are mammals, what am I missing at the end of this sentence? I'm missing a period. So I need to add a period there. They live in Africa. And this sentence looks great. Capital, spaces, and a period at the end. Giraffes have very long necks. Oh my goodness, look how squished together these words are. Those words do not like that. So for this one, we are not remembering our two-finger spaces. So I would need to rewrite this sentence. Giraffes have very long necks. Now I have spaces between my words. Giraffes eat leaves with their very long tongues. That's our next sentence. What do you notice at the beginning of this sentence? What is it missing? A capital G, a capital G. That needs to be changed. So giraffes eat leaves with their very long tongues. So there are spaces, but again, what am I missing at the end of this sentence? A period. They are very tall animals. And this sentence looks great. Capital letter, say spaces between the words, and a period at the end. So, writers, what I want you to do today is look through all of your pages. Make sure you have correct capital letters at the beginning of your sentences, spaces between your words, and periods at the end. Today, we are going to be taking the Topic 14 test, so I'm going to go through the directions with you. For number 1, which object is shaped like a rectangle? For number 2, which object is shaped like a square? Number 3, which object is shaped like a circle? Number 4, which window is shaped like a triangle? Number 5, which solids have the flat surface of this shape? So which solid figures have a surface that is this shape? And for number 6, which pattern block matches the shape of the button? Which pattern block down here, you're going to put a circle around it, matches the shape of the button? Great work today, kindergarten. You did an awesome job. I'm looking forward to our Zoom calls the rest of this week, practicing for our show-off and our virtual field trip on Friday. I will see you back here tomorrow.